AFC teams. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Dante Kent with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running it with Carter. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Tag. 70 Lions.
Throwing here, Milrow. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Penix here from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
A 5-yard
play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 from the 43. They've got a man in motion. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Carter here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Dump off caught by his back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
From the gun, Milroe. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 1st down Bears.
1st and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First down from the 42.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Come on, set. Viking, 8-6.
It's taken in by Roma Dunze. He finds space, middle of the field, and he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. So after the penalty, here's 1st and 15.
18 Rattler. Let's go. Ready.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
70 Ranger, 70 Timberwolf.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes the pocket. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get it. Go.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Carter trying the left side. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. He rolls to his right. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
7 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Headed out right. Making the call himself. And what a hit there. Ouch. She pays the price for moving the chains that time.
4 yards. That's another First
Come
down.
19. Come
First
19.
and 10 at the
60
22-yard
Bobcat.
line.
60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Milrow with it on first. And this takes him down to the 10. We're to the end of one. Our score, 6-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Down and 10 yards to go.
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly
Let's
6.
go now. 70 Lions. Hup.
Allen trying this straight ahead. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Duffy on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 2-yard line.
This is Allen on second. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears tie and can take the lead here in the second. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take the lead on that successful kick.
Bears 7, Seahawks 6. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. From the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19. Ready?
They're going play fake with Penix. Throw is there for Aronde Ganson. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Nike.
From the shotgun, Penix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it.
Penix's pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready? Bronco 80. Go.
Carter up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
7. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Let go.
Milrow from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the
These
play.
big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Yep, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw, here's Milroe. Forced out to his right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
He's brought down
Offense in the hurry up here.
a 9-yard
Carter
gain on the
again.
play.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
From the red zone now. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Come on, set, go!
Allen does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Get it. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Looking for an open man. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
18 Rattler. 18 Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. He's at the 30. The 10. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a shot.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Come, let's go. Liking 18. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
Now it's Milroe. Chased out to his right. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
19 Lions. Ready. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Here's Milroe to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Now an inside give to Carter. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
At the 32-yard line.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. To the air with Penix. Dumps it off to his running back. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Give him 32 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Penix now to throw. Flush down now to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
The Bears going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down there in the dime set. Running back motions right. Penix facing a 3rd and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Give to Allen on the draw. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready?
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 9. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
This is Carter. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
They run it again with Carter. And this run's good for a 9-yard pickup, but it still leaves them short. That brings up 4th down. Offense up to the line fast.
70, Hawk 70.
4th down.
Dragon 60. Tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Handoff here for Carter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus, and even more so for the conversion.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
18, Rattler, 18. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. Get up.
Milroe now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. A give to Carter. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready, ready, ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Again, the ball carrier.
He gets a couple
He's
on
brought
first,
down
and
at
they'll
the
come up 2nd and 8.
37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, watch that, got a backfield. Viking 18. Ready.
Now Carter. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
On the tackle.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
70, Hawk 7.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Finds the in route complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner.
Coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Bears 14, Seahawks 13. Joshua Carty to kick
The
off.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Massive hits, the ball's out. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Go.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Complete to Braylon Allen. And they are going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, Warriors 70. 70 Lions. Ready.
Carter here from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Working quickly here.
Made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
He gets it again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead to 7. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears grow their lead to 8.
The score, Bears 21, Seahawks 13. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it.
Makes his pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Go. 19.
Running it with Carter. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Number 21, the ball
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready up.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
18. Pioneer. Cougar 19.
To the air, Milroe. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Ready, Cup 19, 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
From the gun, Milroe. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing here, Milroe. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. He's within striking distance. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
A give to Allen out of the shotgun. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Offense to the line fast.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
He finds him right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Power squib kick is taken in. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears.
Seahawks 13. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Penix now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
On 1st down, here's Penix. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Seahawks just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They give it to him again. A lot of space ahead. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown.
Right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
His kick is good.
That one is good, but not before it hit the left upright. And the Seahawks trail by 22 now.
Jake Elliott set
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the double.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix here from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to push deep downfield. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
3rd down, it's Penix. Brought in by Ganson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready, ready.
Touchdown or bust for them here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. 2-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Motion. Go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Set go.
Carter up the middle. And he's got the 1st down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one.
passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks, 60. Ready, ready.
First down throw here from Milroe. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears.